you filming for?
Obviously not.
ITV? Ah. ITV. Is that ITV? She's running off now. Was that ITV, Wendell? Let's find her.
Down in blue coat, blue hat. Yeah, he sort of picked a pace this time. Excuse me. Let me get in there,
I can get straight in. You're supposed to win this. Sorry, sir. We hear about the women in
You apologise for your criminality, Mr. Robinson.
My criminality?
Yeah.
I've got a couple of criminal convictions, but I've faced law theft since trying to talk up for communities like this. The reason you're here is because
being
women are
convicted
scared.
of contempt of court is not being a victim of law, Mr. Robinson.
Excuse me,
it's breaking the law, isn't it?
No, contempt.
It's breaking the law.
Just for the record, contempt of court is a civil offence. It's not actually criminal.
It is a criminal offence.
No, it's not criminal. It's civil. No, it's civil. You don't know what you're talking about. It's civil.
Being convicted of contempt of court
It's
is a criminal
civil.
offence.
It's a civil
That's why
offence.
you were sentenced for it.
Civil offence, man. Civil. You don't know what you're talking about.
Assaulting an off-duty police
Civil.
officer, is that a civil offence?
20 years ago. 20 years ago. Let's get why we're here. At least you know my criminal convictions, because you know the 800 men who are in their airbase. You don't know their criminal convictions, do you?
Do you?
You don't know who they are.
Do you?
No, I know that a woman, Rhiannon White, was murdered and butchered by one of these men. I know that 7 women last week were raped by these men, including the 12-year-old children. So whilst you know what I'm about, so you can see what I'm about, you don't know who those 800 people are. You don't know how they think, you don't know where they've come from, you don't know if they're terrorists, you don't know if they're jihadists, you don't know if they're raped, you don't know if they're murdered. You know nothing, which is why the women are scared. So as you've just said, you've spoke to women. This isn't about me. Why are you making this about me? I'm here to report like you are as a journalist. Now you should be reporting on why this entire town centre, as far as you can see, is full of locals. It's not full of local men, it's not full of local criminals, it's full of local women, local mothers, local grandmothers.
And women are also worried about the
legacy media are part of the problem.
British citizens, isn't it? It's not something that's uniquely.
Excuse me,
responsible, is it?
These people are here because they're worried because they've lost their town centre.
Who have they lost their town centre to?
Do you know why you're losing? Do you know why no one listens to you? This is why no one listens to you.
No one listens to me at all.
No, they're not going to listen to you. You have an opportunity to come here today as a media, and you have an opportunity to give a voice to the voiceless. The voiceless are the women that are telling you how scared they are. You just said they're telling you how scared they are. And rather than come and tell the story of these women, you come and want to attack me over something I've done 20 years ago when I had a punch-up in the street. 20 years ago.
I'm asking you why you're the one to lecture the public.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You have no listen to this. I'll tell you why. Because you're not coming here to give them a voice. You're coming here to smear them. You're coming here to smear.
I'm very happy to speak.
Why are you making it about me? Why aren't? Okay, let me ask you.
You're saying that women don't feel safe.
Should they feel safe?
You are something.
Should women feel safe?
Absolutely complicit.
So, do you think it's right that undocumented men that we know nothing about are busting into this town centre in their hundreds every week? Do you think that's right?
I'm not here to answer your question.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right as a man, as a British man, you're speaking to scared women, should they be scared? Is it right they're scared in their own town?
My question to you
No, I'm asking you a question.
Why are you choosing to vote?
I'm asking you a question. Why don't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Is it right that mothers, grandmothers and children are scared in this town centre? Is it
not right that anyone feels scared. My question to you is why choose to focus on 600 people in Wethersfield Asylum Centre rather than the thousands of people every day who are convicted of sexual offences?
I'll tell you why. Because
you could take this about violence against women and girls.
I'll tell you why. These men are from Sudan, legal age for marriage 11. These men are from nations like Afghanistan, 99% of them want Sharia law. That means they want to subjugate women.
99% of them want Sharia law. Where'd you get that?
That's a Pew Research.
What do you mean pure research?
Pew Research, PEW, the biggest research and most recognised research there is. 99% of Afghanis in Afghanistan want Sharia law. When they come here, do you know what Sharia law is? Yes, they do, in fact. Do you know what Sharia law is?
Do you think all of the Afghan interpreters who work with the British military wanted Sharia law? So, 99% of the Afghans
I'm telling you,
for British soldiers in Afghanistan want Sharia law.
Can I ask you, you're a journalist, what do you know about Islam? I'm asking you, have you read the Quran? Have you read the Quran? So what you're going to do is you're going to
I appreciate you speaking to us.
Okay, I'm talking to you, but what do you know about Afghanistan and how they think? Have you looked into how they think on women?
What do you know about Afghanistan?
I just told you about what they think.
Well, you told me that 99% of Afghanis, as you call, want Sharia law without any evidence of that fact at all. You've not been to Afghanistan, it's on a straw poll.
Hey, don't waste your time with me.
But we can have this interview. But let me ask you.
I appreciate you speaking to us.
Can I give you some advice? Because you're failing, you're losing viewers. The reason citizen journalists are here is because of your failing. Yeah? The reason that I have become such a recognised journalist is because of your failing. It's because when you come to places like this and you report, I checked your reporting on issues yesterday. You label all these people as far right. I've checked. Yeah? Far right demonstrations. What's far right about a nana or a mother or a daughter wanting safety? What's far right?
Everyone start moving back!
What's far right about this?
I've not called anyone far right.
ITV, your news, you're from ITV, you brand these people as far right on these demonstrations. So I'm going to ask you again.
I'm not going to answer.
You can't answer.
I've asked you why you're here.
I'm here as a journalist. I'm here as a journalist to do the job that you don't.